Hello, Facebook fam. Who missed me? I've been gone the last few days off of Facebook Live, but I promise, alas, I am still here, breathing, loving life. If you guys read my post from Monday, you saw I was having a little bit of a rough Monday, but we are back, we are on track, feeling good, and I, of course, had to come live to chat with you guys today. And I want to have kind of a tough conversation that's not necessarily fun, but I do think it's really freaking important and necessary for you to tap into your next level. Hello, Ray. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Shannon. Hi, guys. Hello. It's so good to see you. So I'm live at kind of a weird time because I have our very first Untamed Upgrade Mastermind call tonight, which I'm so excited for, but it's a 2-hour call tonight, so I wanted to make sure to come with you guys while I had some energy in my tank. I'm drinking some pre-workout, about to do a workout before I have a busy night. Hi, Paul. So good to see you. So good to see you guys. Hi, Amy. Yeah. I'll see you in a couple hours, Amy, in the Mastermind call. Hello, Drew. So it is so good to see you guys. I've missed you. I'm not going to lie. With me going live every single weekday, I felt a little burnt out the last couple days on live topics. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I also co-host a podcast. We record at least 2 episodes every single week. Mondays and Wednesdays, we have a new episode release. We're getting really close to 100 episodes. We've been going on this podcast for almost a year now. So not only do I produce the Facebook Live videos, which I love live video. Hi, Erica. Hello, Caitlin. Like, nothing beats this human connection. But along with my podcast and the coaching and the mastermind and my next project that I'm launching, I just want to make sure that I'm very, very, very aware of my energy. And as much as I believe in consistency and credibility, and that is something I preach and something that I live by, I will also never half-assed show up for you. I want to make sure that I'm honoring this and this space and not just taking your time simply to check something off of my to-do list, but to spend time with you, because truly in my soul, I feel like I have something really powerful and potent to teach you. Hi, Kat. Welcome. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for connecting and hanging out here in this space with me. It truly does mean the world to me, because you could be a million different places right now, but you're choosing to spend time with me, and I do not take that responsibility lightly. So I love you guys so much. So let's have a tough conversation, okay? Ray, you're so amazing. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. So let's have a tough conversation, and I want you guys to be super honest and open with me in the comments as well. Whatever's coming up for you, let's talk about it, okay? Like, let's definitely have this tough conversation. Oh, Shannon, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I don't have any notes. I probably should have made notes, but I'm just going to speak from the heart today, okay? I just want to share a very transparent conversation with you. If you listened to the podcast episode that came out this morning on Soul in the Raw, I talked a little bit about this in that podcast episode that we recorded last night, but here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about integrity. I want to talk about the idea of really embodying what you teach and really practicing what you preach. Hi, Stephanie. So good to see you. Hello. Hi, Kiona. Welcome. So this idea is really difficult for me because it's something that's come up in the last couple of days where I have had to be very aware of what is going on with me, what is happening inside of me, what is bubbling up inside of me, why am I crying today, what's going on, these feelings these last couple days, right? And I really had to kind of stop and slow down and figure out what is coming up here and what do I teach? What would I tell a client to do in this situation? What if I posted and shared on social media in regards to this circumstance and this situation and these feelings and what's going on with me? What would I have them do? And then it is so important for us as leaders to go first and to take our own advice and to do what we would encourage other people to do. So for example, I am a hustler by nature. I am a doer. I am a show up no matter what. You stuff the tears down. You keep moving forward. You do the damn thing. You show up no matter what. Consistency over everything and all of these things, which consistency is important. I've already said that. It is important. But at the same time, the hustling and the forcing and the gritting through your teeth and the forcing things is not what I preach. I ran a business from that space, from that very masculine, forced, hustling nature. I ran a business like that for 3 years, and it was successful. I made good money. It was great. I had an amazing team. It was a network marketing business. I was making really good money in that, and it felt good at the time. Like I was like, hell yeah. But it eventually led to burnout. It eventually led to me almost resenting the very work that I loved, the humans that I loved, the calls that I loved getting on, and the work that I loved doing. I ended up resenting it because I was burnt out. There was only so much of me to go around, and when I wasn't taking my own advice and I wasn't honoring myself and doing the self-care and honoring my feminine and tapping into all of this, what happened was I hit a wall, and then everything crumbled and it fell apart. And so I know now, because I've lived that, I've walked that, and now I help clients not get to that point or to come back from that point, but it crumbled. And so what I had to do is figure out building my next businesses, is figure out for the last 2 years, okay, that didn't work. That was not sustainable. There was no longevity there for me. It works great for Gary Vee. It works great for other people. That's amazing. Hoorah. If that is your type of person, go learn from them. You'll learn so much. They're amazing. They're successful. It's incredible. But for me, that wasn't going to work. I wanted to have a life. I wanted to have a marriage. I wanted to have relationships that I could show up fully for and not be burnt out and not have nothing left in my tank. I wanted to be able to show up fully in all of the other areas of my life, right? And so I had to figure out, okay, that didn't work. And that's what a lot of other people are doing, but that doesn't work for me. So what is going to work for me? What can I try? What can I do? And build a successful business in whatever way success means to you. It's not always money. It's whatever it means for you. But build a successful business that not only feels good business-wise, but allows me to live the life of freedom that I want, honor the relationships that I have, show up fully in my marriage, still have enough gas left in my tank to have sex at the end of the night, because I ignored that for 3 years when I was hustling through it. There was no time for sex. Are you crazy? Like, I didn't have anything left, and if I did it, it was simply to check it off my to-do list, and I wasn't allowing myself to be in it and to experience it and to feel it and to truly be lit up from it, because I didn't have any space and capacity to be present there, because I was exhausted and my brain was turned off, right? So when I built this new business, and for the last couple years now that I've been building businesses from the stance of, yes, I am very masculine naturally. I am a doer. I am a hustler. I can get shit done. I can organize like nobody's business. I'm analytical. I can strategically plan. I'm intentional. Yes, yes, yes. But I had to balance it with the very feminine side as well, which was the honoring myself, the self-care, the nourishment, the art of receiving, the art of receiving pleasure that turned on energy, that ease and that peace to it, right? That flow, that fluidity versus the very harsh, forced hustle over here. They both matter, and they had to coexist. And this is something I help my clients do. So I have found that now what I teach is not the hustle till your eyes want to bleed. It is, okay, how can we infuse the feminine with the masculine? Find this delicate dance that works for you and grow your business from that space so that you can have the badass bank account, but you also have the badass relationship. Your marriage is thriving. Your relationships are thriving. You're able to go to girls' nights. You're able to enjoy your life. You're able to travel. You're able to show up and have your business simply be a pillar of you, a piece of you, an extension of your soul, but you still have your relationships and all of these other beautiful pieces of your life, and it's all this ooey gooey warm chocolate chip cookie that you just can't wait to be a part of in every freaking inch of it, right? And it's not just the badass bank account and just the business and everything else falls to the wayside, right? So that is what I have come. This is all an example. I feel like this is a whole different live video. Sorry, here we go. This is what happens when we don't have notes. But what happens is that is what I teach now. So I constantly, as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor, as someone who leads people on a daily basis, it is my job to ensure that I am living up to the standards that I am preaching online. That means sometimes, even though it feels better and comfier and cozier and more natural to freaking hustle the shit through it, that isn't what I preach. So therefore, I have to slow down sometimes and ask, what would I tell myself to do if I was a client of mine? Or what would I tell myself to do if I was honoring what I'm preaching on social media? Am I living that in my day-to-day life? If someone met me in real life, and I want to ask you this question, if someone met you in real life, are you the same person on social media as you are in real life? Are you preaching that you're all about the feminine and the flow and the ease, but actually if I spent a day with you, you're hustling so hard that your eyes are bleeding, you're not having sex with your partner, you're not showing up in any other area of your life, you're not taking your baths and going for your walks and taking care of yourself by eating healthy foods and working out and doing these things. You're actually just like going all of the time. But over here, you're like, it's ease. It flows. It's natural. It's attracted in. But over here, you're actually sending cold messages all day. But you're not telling people that out here, right? Like, how are you building your business? How are you living your life? Is it the same on social media as it is behind the scenes in real life? So really asking yourself, it's a tough conversation, but it's something that I constantly have to come back to and remind myself, like, Olivia, are you practicing what you preach? Are you honoring the teachings that you help other people with? Are you truly someone who has gone before and who has done the thing that you're teaching and is showing up first, even when it's not easy or natural or comfy? But I'm going that way. Have I actually done what I am teaching? If I'm teaching you how to make money online, have I actually made money online? Yes. You have to make sure that in integrity, you don't have to be perfect. Here's the thing. You do not have to be perfect by any means. There are times where I have to come back to it and I have to be like, oh shit, like, Olivia, you're hustling again. And hustle is good, but it has to be balanced, okay? And that's a whole different live video. But if I'm going, and I'm exhausted and I'm burnt out and I'm run down, I have to stop myself and be like, oh my God, who am I right now? This is my old tendencies. What do I preach? What do I practice? What do I know to be true? What do I believe to be true? What do I need to embody and choose right now? And it's going back into that balance of the masculine and feminine energy, because that's what I teach. That is what I know. And so I have to keep coming back to that. It doesn't mean I'm perfect, but you better darn well know that if I'm going to teach you something, it is something I know. It is a proven method that I have seen results with in my real life. I know Stephanie posted this a few weeks ago. Stephanie, that post was so bomb, by the way. I'm going to read your comments in just a second. But you posted about that you better not, if you're a teacher or a coach, you're not just charging people to regurgitate to them what someone else taught you. You're not just regurgitating the 3 chapters you read in your personal development book. You're embodying the work. You have done the work. And yes, like nothing, don't reinvent the wheel. Like nothing is necessarily like creative and like the first time someone's heard it before, but you can make it in your own way, your own voice, your own style, based on you reading books, based on you working with mentors, based on you taking courses, but doing the work and finding your method within it, finding what you know to be true within it, because you've gone before and you've done it. And then you find your own style, you find your own voice, you find your own way in it, and that's what you end up teaching because it's what you know. But it's not just about reading a book and then charging people and saying, I'm going to help you make money online if you've never made money online. You start with what you know. I did not start as a business coach. I did not start with someone who's teaching you how to make money because I hadn't made money online outside of network marketing. So I had to go before, and I started with life coaching. I went from health coaching in the network marketing space into life coaching. I taught you what I know in that. And as I built that business and as I worked with mentors and as I grew and scaled and up-leveled and upgraded in different ways, then I could see, what can I reverse engineer? How did I get here? Because my soulmate clients are 2 steps behind me. And so I can teach her how to simply get to where I am right now. There's people that are way farther ahead of me, and there's other coaches that will help them get there, but I'm just the bridge to this gap right here. What can I teach that I already know? If you're teaching people how to lose weight, have you lost weight? That's something that you know then, so teach that. But make sure that you're embodying it so that when I meet you in real life, that it's the same energy and the same vibe and the same style and the same person that is online. That is integrity. If you are simply trying to regurgitate what someone else said or what someone else created, or you're simply trying to do this because your best friend did and you want to do it too, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Integrity comes from, and success comes from, that next level comes from you tapping into all that you are motherfucking capable of, comes from you going first and doing the work, and from you showing up and paving the path and then lighting the way, saying, I got you, boo, like I am up here And you're right here, and I've been where you are. I can feel you on a soul level. And I want to help you get to where I am right here in your own way, in whatever way feels good for you, but I'm going to show you how I got here. Take what you want, leave the rest. I've stood where you stand right now, and I promise you, you don't have to stay here. Right? Let's see, what does Stephanie say? And if your business stalled, check this area specifically. Such a great chat lift. Exactly, yes. And honestly, Stephanie, that's happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to you as well. It happens to all of us, where we get out of alignment. Something gets off. It's like the way Aislinn explained it to me today on our call. She said, I have it written down. I type while she talks when her and I meet. But she said, it's almost like you just have to click your wheels back into the rails, into the track. You're this train and you've just fallen off a little bit and you just got to click your wheels back in and check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? You just have to check yourself and say, like, am I operating in integrity with what I preach? Am I showing up in the way that I say that I'm showing up? If you're telling people that you have gotten to where you are in business because of your spiritual practice, do you have a spiritual practice? Are you getting up and doing the things and doing the meditations that you're preaching have changed your life and your business? Are you actually doing them? Or are you just in a habit of saying these things, but you're not following through on the back end? For me, I have something really exciting coming next week that I'm so excited to share with you guys. It's like a whole different level. I'm so freaking pumped about it. And I have something that's coming. And the woman that I was in this, I can't say so much because Aislinn said I'm not allowed to give it away. But this woman that I had to become, I just want to tell you, friggin' live video, man. Live video gets me because I keep almost saying it. But basically, so for example, small example, I got my nails done today. If you've been following me, I don't ever have red nails, okay? I have dark or white or light pink or black nails. I don't branch out. But the woman that I'm becoming and who I am embodying, that I'm going to be sharing more with you next week, right, is someone that I can't say it. Okay, so scratch that. I can't tell you, okay? I can't tell you, I'm sorry, but basically, are you making decisions? Are you acting as the woman that you're becoming? If you're asking people to invest in you, are you investing in yourself? If you're telling people that you have a spiritual practice, are you actually following through on the spiritual practice? If you teach people how to lose weight, have you lost weight? And if something is stalling out, if you're noticing that business, like Stephanie said, if you're noticing that business is feeling hard and it's feeling like pulling teeth and you're not able to get people in the door, something is out of alignment. It doesn't mean you have to talk to more people and you got to push harder and force and go, go, go. It means that something is out of alignment because people feel energy. And as women, we buy with our feelings, and we don't buy unless the person that we're buying from is so freaking confident and standing strong in what they're selling. And the way that you are strong and confident in what you're selling is when you're embodying that work. It's obvious. When I hired Aislinn, you guys, I pay Aislinn a couple $1,000s a month. And I know, and I'm being super transparent about this, because the coach before her, I paid about $375 a month. And I jumped from $375 to $2,000. I had no idea 4 or 5 months ago, how I was going to make it happen. But I knew her energy. It was the energy. It was her living this life and running this business from such an authentic, in integrity, in check place that I was drawn to it. I literally was like, oh my gosh, it was a feeling instantly, and people feel that with you. And when you get on a sales call and you share what it is that you charge, if you're not acting in integrity and you're not actually showing up strong and doing the things that you preach, what happens is that person feels it and you don't close the sale. They do not move forward with you and they go work with somebody else. So it's not that the market is too saturated. It's not that there's not people out there that are dying to work with you. It's that sometimes something is out of integrity or something is out of alignment, or we're not embodying our work, and people can feel it. And so you just have to ask yourself, if my business is stalled, like Stephanie said, what needs to shift? How can I get back there? And just start, doing the work, doing the things that you know are what's going to take you to that next level. Doing the work that you're teaching and showing up stronger in that area, right? Hi, Corlin. So good to see you. I can't wait to see you in a couple hours. So good. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Sorry that I kind of got off track a little bit. That was like 18 different live videos, I feel like, in one. This is what happens when I don't go live, right? I felt burnt out the last couple days and like didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And then today I'm just like 18 topics. Here you go. Here you are. And I know I teased something that's coming next week that I cannot wait to share with you. I just sent it all over to Seline today to look over, and I'm so excited about it. And it's freaking next level, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But in the meantime, I want to know what needs to shift for you. Share in the comments below for accountability, or shoot me a direct message if you want to do it in more of a safe, private space. But what is it that needs to shift? Because sometimes it's simply us. It's not that we're lacking clarity. It's that we're lacking honesty. Where do I need to show up and be more honest with myself about what is out of alignment? If business feels hard, if it feels like you're struggling so hard to get people in the door, ask yourself, am I out of alignment somewhere? Right? Are my wheels off the track really just a little bit, and I just need to click them back into place so I can keep moving forward? What is off here? What needs to shift? What needs to change? And then commit to showing up stronger, to embodying what you preach, to practicing what you teach every single day, and being that woman that goes first and lights the path for everybody that you're working with to come behind you and join you where you are now. You're a light. You have to light the way for everybody else to see where they're going. That's what we do as coaches, right? So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for being so fun and sharing all these incredible comments. I'm so excited for all that is happening and that is coming. I will be back tomorrow with another live video. If you guys have specific topics you want me to dig into, that will probably help, because when I just riff on whatever, sometimes I run out of things that I necessarily want to talk about, or, it's already something that we just talked about on the podcast, all of these things. So really make sure, if you have something that's like burning up inside of you, share it in a message. Let me know. I would love to be able to answer your guys' questions on these live videos. These are for you just as much as they are for me. I love to connect with you in this way, but I actually want you guys to walk away with something, and I don't want to just show up simply to check something off of a to-do list. It just doesn't feel good. But Shannon says, I am just starting and I just need to be confident that I will succeed. But today was a big day with buying my domain and registering my LLC. Congratulations. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you becoming a coach as well? I would love to hear what you are doing. And that's true. So here's the thing. I did a live video on this before. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. Confidence comes from doing. It comes from taking messy action. And when I started as a coach, I had to start coaching in order to figure out what my style was, what my voice was, what I liked, what I didn't like. I worked with coaches to figure out, like, I loved that, I hated that, that felt good, that pissed me off, like different things like that. Doing my own market research, figuring out what was out there, figuring out how I'm different, figuring out what my strong point of view is, figuring out how I stand out, figuring out how I can be different than all the other coaches in my industry. And then I just started doing. And for me, that meant taking on a couple clients at a time and finding my voice within that. And from there, it's just grown and grown and grown as I've been able to fine-tune my message, fine-tune my niche market, fine-tune my strong point of view, my beliefs, and really stand strong in those and not just try to appeal to the masses. I don't know where that came from. Channeled through me. Hi, Melissa. So excited to see you tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys. Untame and Upgrade, our first mastermind call is tonight, and I can't wait. So excited. We're going to have so much fun tonight. So that is where we're at. I'm going to let you guys go now. I am going to go drink my pre-workout and work out, because taking care of your health is important as a business owner, and I have to practice what I preach and go ramp up my energy so I can get on my mastermind call tonight and crush tonight, crush the rest of this week. I'm excited. I am feeling fired up. I do want to say, what was I just going to say? I just lost my train of thought. But Kelly says, cheers, I'm just about to work out when this is over. Hell yeah, girl, we're working out together. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you guys back tomorrow on another beautiful Facebook Live. I can't wait. Cheers to you and all that you do, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow.